Good morning, everybody. This is Savvy Sav. Thank you so very much for tuning in to my video on today. Um, Before I get started on how to organize coupons, I wanted to go back and revisit how we get started in breaking into couponing. Where we last left off, we talked about establishing our types of coupons with digital coupons, internet coupons, knowing what our coupons are and how they work, from getting the coupons and getting our loyalty cards to get started. So I just wanted to take the time and I'm going to use a couple of visual aids today to just kind of let you see what a store coupon may look like. From time to time, we will get things like this. This is from Walgreens, if you can see. We get things like this in the mail, and it gives us an opportunity to get different points. And this is Krogers. Oh, this is Krogers. And so with Krogers, you get what's called value customer coupons. And let me see if I can open this for you. And that way you can see how they come. Okay? So these are some old ones that I had from Krogers. And they come out. Can you see that? They come, save $1, things like that. So, and they come and they give you, based on how you shop in the store, they give you those little coupons because they see what you like, to use and what you like to have. And so they give you those little coupons like that. And that's pretty cool. If you have not done so already, you need to go to your local stores that have the loyalty cards and go ahead on and get that loyalty card. This is one of my old loyalty cards from Walgreens. And so they give you a card, something like this, so that when you come in the store, they say, do you have a Walgreens shopping card? You give them this, and it just kind of has a barcode on the back, and they scan the barcode. And if you don't have this barcode, they'll allow you to go ahead on and type your phone number in, and that way you will have what you need, and they can identify you. Like all your digital coupons, it goes on here, but it's also registered under your phone number, which is why I was telling you in the last video that I have multiple accounts. Of course, that means multiple phone numbers. If you're a parent and you have children that have cell phones, or if you have a relative that may not be interested in couponing, just ask them, hey, can I use your phone number because I really would like to get another account, and then go from there. Okay, so I just wanted to do a really quick review on that. And if you have not gotten your loyalty cards, like for Walgreens, for Krogers, stores like that, go ahead and make sure that you take care of those before heading for your first trip to the store. Okay, now we're going to get into how we're going to organize our coupons. You told me what the different coupons are, Savvy Sav. You told me how many to buy. Okay, but what do I do when I get all these coupons? What do I do with them? So today I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've tried before and what I'm doing now. Now I'm only going to show you what I've heard of and what I know of, the different types of storage that you can use for organization far as coupons go. If you hear of any, hey, come back to the video and link it down below, or drop me an email and let me check out what you've came up with. I'm going to tell you the different methods that I know of, and then I'm going to tell you the method that I use. Okay, so one of the first things that I learned when I came into couponing was I kept hearing about the binder method. And like, binder method, what is that? And that's when you go to the store and you purchase. Let me get my binder. We used them when we were in school. There are like the big trapper keepers. Okay, we use the binder method. These binders, well, mine's kind of heavy. I have a couple of them. Mine's kind of heavy. You get these binders from like Walmart or Office Depot, but Staples. But I actually found mine at Walmart, and it's pretty cheap there. when it's back to school time, I'm sure they'll be on, a little higher, because everybody knows that schools use these. So if you want to go out and purchase it now, then it'll be easier and a little bit cheaper for you, because nobody is really paying attention to it and school's not in. But if you wait like July, August, then these bad boys are going to go up high. My first binder I purchased, it was like $10. And then I was in the store one day and Walmart put some on sale for like $6 and some change. And so I often buy these because when I'm teaching my classes, someone is blessed that day to leave out with the binder. So inside the binder, let me see if I can hold it up. Inside the binder, it's kind of, let me see. It has, different pages. It has dividers. I'm trying to get it real close. I've separated it by departments, like our dairy. You might have a section for beverages, frozen, things of that nature. And inside the binder, you can use simple things to help you divide. Again, going back to school, you're using little things like dividers, that you can pick up and kind of like keep everything separated. And then I also purchased these from Walmart as well. They're like your trading cards or baseball cards. These are little sleeves that once you actually cut that coupon and you have however many coupons that you have, you would simply fold that coupon. If it's too long or if it's just short enough, you would slide that in the little sleeve so that you can keep them all nice and neat. Now, I didn't discover this until later. I don't know who, it was someone I saw, and they actually told us in order to keep them, I'm going to pull one of mine out so you can see. In order to keep them nice and in place, you would like get you some cardstock and you would cut a piece, about the size, of your sleeve. You would slide that in the back of your sleeve, so that your coupons can go on the front, and it'll keep it firm. First of all, keep them in place and they won't slide out, but it'll also make it easier on the flip side of that so that you won't get the coupons confused. And so I thought that was a really, really neat idea, and I use it. I do it. I'm actually reaching to get the next thing. I actually use it and I do it. So this is a good tool to use. Okay, so that is the binder method. Like I said, you can find the dividers, you can find the trading cards or baseball sleeves. You can actually get them from Amazon, but I was in Walmart. If it's right here, let me try it. I kind of compared the prices, and so I just grabbed those little things right there for my binder. One of the other methods, I'm picking up this big old thing, y'all. One of the other methods that I've came across and I've tried it and I actually use it now. It's the file box method. The file box method basically is just, it's very similar to the binder method, but you have more storage. The binders get big. They get real big and bulky, and sometimes they are not able to, zip up, or if you drop the binder and it's not closed, then what happens? All your coupons could fall out. You would have to start all over again. You'd have just one big mess. So that's when the binder method kind of kicks in, and the binder method looks like this, and so on the side, if you see, I have them separated by, file folders. And the same thing, I use this, I almost dropped it, oh geez. And you have them separated by the same thing. You have your dividers inside, well, that's me. I have the file folders, and I have labels on the file folders. The same thing, frozen, beverages, pantry, however, hygiene, oral care. You fold them how you put them and you organize them how you feel you need to, according to what you do. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? So even when I'm going to the store, you still have to be organized, and this is what I use when I go to the store, because that big old binder, the big binder in the big file box, When I first started couponing, you couldn't tell me nothing, and I would take that big old binder into those stores. But when I came across stores like Dollar General, and I came across stores like Walgreens, by the time you put the binder in the actual basket in the cart, there's no room for the items that you're purchasing. So what I've started is I kind of downsized it. I put all my coupons that I may use with a couple of extras in a very smaller accordion. And we do have, that's another method you can use. They're a little bit bigger. I have one. I didn't even think to show you, but I'll have to show you at a later time. But yes, you can use a smaller version when you go to the store. And that's how I actually shop right now. Now I do have my binder, riding shotgun in the car, but this is what I take into the stores now, along with my my shopping list and my whatever. I have my coupons clipped to my shopping list, but I keep this just because I never know if I'm going to run into a deal or not. Okay, so how do I organize my coupons? Well, I used to take these, and these can become real flimsy. See, get real flimsy and stuff. I used to have one for every color, and I still use it sometimes to just file. But I used to have every, color coded for the stores. This was Walgreens, of course, and red was CVS, and so on, things like that. So what do I do now? How do I file my coupons now? There's another method that's called clip and file. You don't clip them per se. You just take the actual insert, and it looks like a book. It looks like a book, and you put the date on it, and then you file it away into a folder, and then you put them away. So this is what I've done. I did a mixture of that, because with the binder, see, you have to take all of the coupons out, you have to sort them, then you have to cut them, and the binder and the file box works better with the clipping, with the inserts. This is what I put in my file box. The whole book I just dated and I put it in the file box, so it's pretty cool. But the binder, you have to cut it, and that's very very long. That's a very long process, and I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Not right now. Not the way my life is set up right now. Don't have time for that. So what I have done now, though, is I've taken my like coupons. I still date it, and I may put them in my my file thing. I actually have a rolling organization card. It's color coded. Same thing. But now, since I know I'm an extensive couponing, I like a lot of things. So, and it's set up according to your stockpile, which we'll talk about later. Now, just for training, just showing you, I have all of my water coupons together, okay? And then another one I may have these, and all of those are hooked together, and they're stapled. Right now, I'm just doing it for, a reference, but all my water coupons are stapled, and all of my chip coupons are stapled. And you may be saying, well, what about the coupons on the back? How will you remember that you have the coupons on the back? Well, I know that's, like I said, for everybody, they have their own way. For me, if it's a coupon that I know I may not use, then I go ahead and I staple it, because that means I'm only focused on this side or whichever side, because I don't eat pistachios, and even if it's a good sale, I may buy them and I'll donate them, but I only focus on the side that I'm interested in. Okay, I put the date on it still, and then I still put it into my file system. Okay, so like I said, you have to figure out what works best for you. And like me, you may try several different options until you get to one that works for you. And like I said, my binder, or my file box, they still ride shotgun. They're still with me. And even if they're not with me, again, one of the things I say, if I'm going to the grocery store, I'll just pick up my accordion that I know that's, like really, on sale. And in the accordion, in my little accordion, I know this is gonna look crazy because I have not looked, but see the little tabs? I have everything tabbed up. Okay. And it lets me know all the laundry, all of this, all of that. And again, you have to set it up according to what works best for you. And you will go through several options until you feel you came to one that works for you. I've tried just every option that they have. I've tried it. And I'm actually currently, like I said, I'm switching over now because it's been working for me. It has been working for me for a really good while now. And that's, like I said, when they come in, I thoroughly go through my coupons. I separate them. I put all of the like coupons together. I don't necessarily cut all of my coupons. I only cut them when I need them. Because if I do like I used to do and just cut them, it takes so much time. I didn't mind it because I was excited and I was just like, I'm just gonna do this without even investigating and checking out the other options. And as a newbie, nobody told me that was gonna take all day, but it would take my whole Sunday till I wouldn't even be able to get a chance to visit any of the stores, look at CRTs, and from CVS, I would like basically glance over the sale, circulars or whatever, because I was so focused on just cutting coupons. And I had to come to the conclusion that whereas I love couponing, I love what I do, I love to be able to save, I don't want it to consume my life. I love what I do, but I don't want it to consume my life. And if you feel, when you find out when you start doing the different options, when it takes up the majority of your day, then something may be wrong with that. Unless you're like me, I set a day. Sunday actually is my day to prepare the rest of my week. On Saturday evenings, once I've came in and I've settled down, I've already looked at the sales ads for the following week, because online you can see Walgreens, you can see CVS, you can see those ads. And now, because at first I couldn't, but now you can even see the upcoming week sales for Target and for Kroger. These are these are places that I shop at. And at first, when I first started couponing a couple of years ago, I couldn't see that. I could only see CVS. I could only see Walgreens. But now, I can see everybody. So now I just take that time, maybe on a Saturday evening, kind of look through, what's coming up, and if I have a coupon for it already, I can go ahead on and pull that coupon and start prepping for that particular store. Someone asked me before, well, do you just go to all the stores and every day? No, I don't go to the stores every day, but I'll tell you what I will do. If, like my son, he's in band, while he's in practice, I find the time to be productive instead of just sitting in a hot car, just waiting on him to come out. I utilize that time. I'm either walking the aisles in the store, I am sitting in my truck with the air on. If it's hot, not hot, then I'll cut the car off. But I utilize that time to prepare or whatever, because I also help other people, and I have events that's coming up. So I utilize the free time, if you will. When I'm home and it's family time, then I cut off everything that has to do with couponing, unless someone is calling me, and if I'm not eating or really directly sitting down with my family, then I'll answer. But if it's family time, it's family time. And again, it's okay to coupon. I love couponing. But please understand, when you're coming into couponing, yes, it can take some time. But if you effectively plan, then it will not consume your life. It will not take all of your time up. And just remember the things that are most important, like your family, your job, those things and those people that was there before couponing start. Don't forget them, because in the end, if you even get burnt out on couponing today, they'll still be there. Hopefully you'll still have your job. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to share how we should or could organize our coupons. Okay, And again, if you come up with a method that works for you, hey, share it. Let us know so that we can try your way. Maybe that way will work better for us. Maybe it's more time efficient and you found a better way. I'm always open to learn new things. Okay? So this is Savvy Sab. I thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope that you took something from the video. You learned how to organize your coupons. And if you have not become a subscriber, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like, thumbs up for the like. And if you have not, tap that bell so that you'll be notified every time that Savvy Sab uploads a video. In our upcoming videos, we will start prepping for our first coupon haul. Okay, so again, this is your girl Savvy Sab. I thank you so very much for tuning in, and until the next video, thanks.